put those guys off balance.
And he lays down a bunt. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
First and second, no outs. Bobby Witt Jr. will hit next. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one back there. And forget it. He sends it out of here. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-0. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Wu, 25 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And there's one away. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Line drive, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. So digging in, Michael Massey. And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags at second, and he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. Next is the Royals catcher, Freddie Fermin. And that one gets past the catcher. Play at the plate. Got it! And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back at T-Mobile Park. And starting this one, Chris Bubich.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Donovan Solano. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Blanco makes the catch, and there's 1 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Ball 1 there. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. One out, bases empty. A changeup missing, and that's ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, bases empty. That one drilled left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. 0-2 now. Now fly ball to right center. Isbell has this one sized up. Makes the catch. And that is new inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Swings through that one for strike one. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Smith gathers, throws, and it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And first offering is fouled off. To the right side, Polanco slinging it to first in time. Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Check swing went around. Strike one. On the ground out to short. Crawford slings it across, and that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the second, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Isbell, long run into the gap. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And first offering is fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one is back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And they cut it to the deficit. It's 4-1. One out, base is empty. And here comes Tommy Edman. Well struck left field. And that one is out of here. They go back to back. And they close the gap. It's 4-2. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And ball one. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Witt zips it across. That's out number 2. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Isbell makes the play, and it's out. Top half of the third inning. So up now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. That one almost got him.
Ball 2. 2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count down 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one just misses.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
With the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Nobody out. Runner at first. Cut on and lifted in the air. Canzone. One away. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses. Ball one. Man at first, one away. Runner on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Runner goes again. Drilled out towards left center field. Edman going after it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. Fly to center his first time. Swings through that.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
In the dirt. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that is the third out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Dylan Moore. Bubich back to work. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Here's Donovan Solano. Fly to left his first time. Ground ball to the right side. A sliding stop, and they get the out. The batter now will be Will Smith. 0 for 1 so far. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back in Seattle. Now it's the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Runner.
Here goes the runner. Cut on and missed. Throw to second. Out. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Freddie Fermin. He's 0 for 1. Out to short. Tosses to first. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Brent Rooker. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fourth. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Isbell fires it in. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Randy Arozarena. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. Look out! And it hit him. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Rooker, the runner at third. Polanco at second. Arozarena on at first with nobody out. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Aimed to score from third. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And that's off the outside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I know that was a ground ball. But it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Solano, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Outside low, and the count now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall.
Base hit center field. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. And the batter now, Michael Garcia. And a bunt back at the pitcher. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. This one in the air, center field. Edman. He makes the grab, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Isbell at the plate now. That's ball one. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Witt now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next pitch is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Tying run at the plate. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Perez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. And that's outside. And that's ball 2.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
2 on, 2 outs. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And it's 3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. That one at triple digits.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. So the tying run at second. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Swing and a ground ball. Polanco tosses to first. Out to escape. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Brent Rooker. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Well, these Mariners doing a good job.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Rosarena now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Rooker stands at first with 1 out.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Renfroe makes the play, and there are 2 outs. Tommy Edman at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. On a line out towards center. Isbell makes the catch, and that is that. Back in Seattle, Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Miller back to work. And that skips into there.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And that is cut on and missed. 2-1 now.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
That one is absolutely belted. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Massey in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Right side. Polanco whips it to first. He's out. 2 down, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Freddie Fermin. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Bayo. You gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Misses, and it's 1-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Miguel Rojas at the plate. First pitch just misses. Strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that gets down for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Sneaks through, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Rice, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Pinch hitter coming on. Trent Grisham. Good opportunity for him. First and second with nobody out. And there's a ball. First and second here, no outs. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Witt for 1. On to first, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
And he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Andres Munoz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Next offering is down low. Rojas with the throw to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Munoz, a righty that throws with power. 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Not close with that one. 1-1. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And it hits the fence. Around second now as they still don't have it. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Isbell swings through it for strike one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And the next pitch is way outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back.
Grounds one to short. Crawford fires over to first, but they cut it to one as the run comes in. Last chance for the Royals. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball, and this should do it. Whips it to first on the run, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.